I would like to share some of my research findings on the Balti language, a unique Himalayan dialect. This is my topic. ये मैंने इसलिए इस लैंग्वेज पर काम शुरू किया था। मैं जब लाहौर पढ़ने गया तो मुझे मजाक करता था वो तो कोई साउंड का एक मजमुआ होगा। तो फिर मैंने कहा कि यार इसका बाकायदा ग्रामर है, बाकायदा वर्ब वगैरह सब कुछ है, तो इसका मैंने कोशिश करके ग्रामर मुरतब किया। Ladies and gentlemen, the northern part of the upper Indus Valley, under the administrative control of Pakistan, is known by the name of Baltistan. पहले मैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करा रहा हूँ बल्तिस्तान क्या है। It covers an area about 26 square kilometer, 26,000 square kilometer, which is surrounded by the Karakoram mountain range in the north and the Himalayan range in the south. Its cultivated area hardly provides shelters to 400 villages scattered over the banks of the Shigar, Shiok, Shingo, and the Senge Indus rivers. They were collectively known by the name of Balti Yul in the past, which indicated as the region of the Baltis. It is now called Baltistan in Persian style. It is the land of higher mountains and huge glaciers full of natural beauty. Internally, it is divided into 6 river valleys. Out of these, Ronyul, Sakardo, Kharmang, and Shingo-Shigar valleys, including the plateau of the Sai, fall in the Himalayan mountain range, whereas Shigar, Kapulo, and Shiok valleys are located in the Karakoram range. K2, the second highest peak, and Siachen Glacier, once the highest battlefield, are important landmarks of this region. According to a recent survey, its total population is consisting of more than 800,000 people. Out of those, 95% people speak the Balti language. In their early history, the Balti people descended from the heights of the Tibetan plateau by moving slowly through different routes. Some people entered through the upper Shiok Valley, and the majority of them came here through the upper Indus Valley. It was the main reason that the Balti language remained connected with the Tibetan language for centuries, even after their political separation. In view of the same background, modern researchers express their views that even today Balti dialect is considered the most archaic form as compared to other Tibetan dialects. It is still closely related to Ladakhi and Purki dialects, which are spoken in the region of Ladakh and Kargil under the control of India. For the information of our respected scholars, Balti is considered a literary language in the whole of the region, in which lots of folk songs, folk tales, short stories, and epics have been created in the past, which still remain major sources for further creation. Kesar epic, Somalic song, traditional stories, different form of poetry collections created under old and modern styles, along with folk music, are the important components of Balti culture. The epic of King Gesar has already been declared the lengthy and lively epic of the world by UNESCO. Moreover, Balti is also rich in relation to Islamic teachings. The Holy Quran has also been translated into Balti by Muhammad Yusuf Hussain Abadi, a renowned local scholar. Religious songs and sermons are also found in large number. The major part of religious literature is found in the Persian script, which was adopted in place of Tibetan when the people adopted Islam as their new religion in the last decades of the 14th century. However, due to phonetic contradiction, the Persian script could not be flourished so widely. Therefore, the young generation now taking a keen interest in adopting the local Tibetan script called Ege, in addition to Persian and Roman script. Our respectable audience, I would now come to my actual topic, which is to provide some necessary information about the Balti language. It is interesting to mention here that as soon as I completed my deep study in English grammar in 1990, I devoted the whole arm of attention to categorizing Balti words. As such, having spent 2 years in research work, I succeeded in publishing a booklet on the concept of Balti language in Persian script under the title of Koskat. Meanwhile, in 1993, an Iranian professor, Dr. Khosrow Behrouz, serving in Bonn University, visited here in connection with his research work on a historical paper called Shaharnama. Dr. Behrouz was kind enough when he introduced my work to Dr. Roland Bellmeyer, who was in charge of the linguistic department at Bonn University, Switzerland. Hence, with the support of the Swiss National Science Foundation, late Professor Dr. Roland Bellmeyer, who was also a renowned linguist, finally managed to publish my grammar book in 1995. During my research on Balti grammar, the most difficult task before me was to select suitable words for adopting the same as grammatical terms. After making careful observation and logical examination in each case, the following terms were adopted for showing different parts of speech. Noun, अब लोकल रखने के लिए बहुत मुश्किल हुआ, लेकिन मैंने कहा नाउन वर्ड से सिलेक्ट किया जाए, अदरवाइज लोगों के लिए एक अजूबा होना था. तो नाउन तस्पा हमारे बल्ती तो जानते हैं ये किस तरह से प्रोनाउंस होते हैं या क्या मानी है. एग्जेक्टिव छतपा, पोस्ट पोजिशन लेमा, कंजक्शन थुतमा, इंटरजेक्शन होमा, वर्ब छतखा, एडवर्ब खसपा. ये इसका पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच के हमने टर्म्स रखे. On the same line, all other grammatical terms have been selected from the words in use. A new creation in this regard would have become out of knowledge. Therefore, this option was given up as being not practicable. ये नया जो कोई रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं लैंग्वेज पर, उनके लिए भी ये है कि नया क्रिएशन जो है ना वो बिल्कुल एक अजूबा बन जाता है. इसलिए पुराने अल्फाज से ढूंढना ज़्यादा मस्त है. उससे आपका साइकोलॉजिकल एडजस्टमेंट बरकरार रहता है. Keeping your timing factor in view, it is not possible here to discuss thoroughly on each topic. Of course, we may highlight some important characteristics of this unique Himalayan dialect in the following. According to the morphology of Balti language, a verb is divisible into 4 forms. The first is the root verb and the other 3 are tense forms. Root verbs are used mostly to show imperative forms. For example, zir, tell, zirat, tells, zirs, told, zirsat, told, min, give, minat, gives, mins, gave, minsat, given, etc. अब ये सब यहाँ रिपीट करना मुनासिब नहीं है. During my research work, I was confused when I found noun also divided into different forms, which are normally not seen in other languages. ये नाउन जो है ना वो मुख्तलिफ फॉर्म में बाकी ज़बानों में मैंने नहीं देखा है, इंग्लिश में भी नहीं है या जो पर्शियन में भी नहीं है, उर्दू में भी नहीं, लेकिन हमारे ज़ुबान में ये अजूबा था कि नाउन्स के भी फॉर्म है। मसलन सोमा, सोमे, सोमो, सोमी, लोमा, लोमे, लोमो, लोमी। For understanding this complication, I studied other. अब मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि ये है क्या चीज़। I studied other researchers' books, most importantly the book of Balti grammar written by A.F.C. Reed, but discovered that the division of nouns into different forms was not clearly understood even by those researchers. उनको भी समझ में नहीं आया। After making 1 year's continuous consideration, पूरा साल मुझे लगा इस पर गौर फिक्र करने में, ये है क्या चीज़। Finally, I came to know that a different form of nouns actually represented various forms of articles. For instance, the word loma in Balti means leaf. Accordingly, lome means some leaf. Lomo means the leaf. And lomi means of the leaf. Some more examples have been mentioned in the paper. Similarly, Balti words can be changed from their original form to article forms or from singular to plural forms under 2 different methods. The first method applies to nouns ending in vowels, and the second method is applicable to nouns ending in consonants. Such a formalic alteration has not been observed in other languages. It seems also a unique construction in Balti that every verb has a specific adverb, which is used as a prefix. It has no independent meaning, but adds in the meaning of a specific verb. For example, tar duk, sit down peacefully. Tiang ching, bite tightly. Tal ding, float plainly. Chap pok, ये कुछ अल्फाज इसी तरह के हैं। ये है क्या चीज़ है? These unique adverbs, ये adverb के तौर पर है। These unique adverbs highlight states of action as well as represent verbal imitation of different sounds which come to be heard when action or some incident are taken place. जब कोई वाक़या या कोई एक्शन लेते हैं ना, उसके कोई आवाज़ आती है, तो उस आवाज़ को इसमें फिल्माया गया है इन अल्फाज में, उसके नकल उतारा है, लेकिन वो अल्फाज की शक्ल में इस्तेमाल होते हैं, मानी उनका नहीं है जब तक उस वर्ब के साथ इस्तेमाल न हो। Now some light would be thrown on how a sentence is made in Balti. For understanding the same, we may quote a sentence in English, such as the boy went to Shigar. In this sentence, first comes the subject, then the verb, and lastly comes the object. Whereas the same would be expressed in Balti, fu shigar song, fu shigar song. In this construction, first comes the subject, then the object, and lastly comes the verb. English में verb पहला आता है, English Balti में सबसे आखिर में आता है। तो likely to say Balti people understand the actions of other at later stages, क्योंकि उसका verb ही आखिर में आता है, यार वो आखिर में समझ में आता है उनको। In this Tibetan dialect, there are 2 different modes of expression. ये बहुत यूनिक है इसमें, और बाकी में नहीं है। मैंने उस प्रोफेसर से भी डिस्कस किया था, उन्होंने कहा जी एक्का दुक्का वो दूर लातीनी अमेरिका के ज़ुबानों में पाया गया है, बाकी आम ज़ुबानों में नहीं है, एशियन में नहीं। In this Tibetan, there are 2 different modes of expression. The first mode is based on acts, and the second is based on facts. For example, Aslam yielding with, Aslam goes to his country. Aslam yielding way in, Aslam's go to his country is confirmed. इसका तर्जुमा ये बनता है। Though both sentences reflect the present indefinite tense, दोनों present indefinite है जो मैंने 2 जुमले कोट किए हैं। However, meaning in both sentences is slightly different from each other. The first sentence has been made under the frame of time or tenses, and the second under the frame of one's knowledge, out of time speculation. ये टाइम से बाहर एक मेकिंग है. बाकी तो जुमले बाकी ज़ुबानों में टेंस के हिसाब से बनते हैं ना, तो ये टेंस से बाहर भी एक किस्म के जुमले बनते हैं. वो आपके दिल की यकीन से उसका मुख्तलिफ कैटेगरी किया हुआ. Now your attention, especially the focus of language expert and civilization, should never be taken in narrow senses. Excavation of some historical sites and show of traditional dances in addition to folk songs are not the total assets of our cultures. In this regard, we may understand very easily that humans have developed different cultures to fulfill the shortcomings of nature and geography. Similarly, religions have been developed to remove cultural defects. On the same line, different sciences have been developed to facilitate our lives. So, the range of civilization extends from geography to nature up to heavens on the one side, and from agriculture to culture up to religions on the other side. All these factors are indirectly linked with each other through human brains. Therefore, we should discover collective wisdom by excavating different human brain system. अब ये हर जुबान एक brain system है, आपको ये पता होना चाहिए. इसमें बहुत कदीम राज मौजूद है, हर जुबान में है. ये सिर्फ हमारी जुबान में नहीं, लेकिन उसको एक्सप्लोर करें तो बात है ना, उस पर तहकीक करें. तहकीक कोई भी नहीं करता है, तासुब से करता है, ये वो है, उसमें तनकीद का निशाना बनता है. So human brain system are for the promotion of human values. In this way, a peaceful social environment will be developed by accepting each other, which will certainly lead us to global civilization in the future. In the end, we pay great tribute to our chief host, the University of Baltistan, which rightly deserves to receive congratulations from all of us for holding this splendid conference on local culture in collaboration with Englisher International.